So now that we're framing, I want to get into a couple of the steps that we take along the way. The main floor framing has all been complete. Now we're just waiting for the second floor package to arrive. And in the meantime, the guys will be installing the framing straps. Let's have a closer look. A few videos ago, we talked about the straps and what they're used for. We can see now they're being prepped for nailing. And behind this, we have our VP100. So what this does, by installing the VP100 behind the strap, it keeps a continuous weather barrier right across. See, this one's only been tacked on. In the nailing pattern, these will eventually be filled in. Just this one up here, completely filled in. The piece of VP100 that extends the entire length there, that actually is installed behind a future overhang. So same principle as we have here. You want to keep this membrane behind the framing members and also behind the straps so that you have a continuous air membrane that will join these ones later on when we get to the stage where we wrap the entire house. So let's have one last look at our main floor open skylight here before the second floor framing package comes, and then we move up from there. The framing stage of the house is really exciting. That's why I like doing spot checks. I mean, the progress moves along so fast. Day after day, there's like floors, walls going up. I mean, every day is a different thing. Let's go check it out. Wow. With the second floor package in place, you can really get a sense of the ceiling heights and the actual open concept of this main floor. I'm really curious what it looks from upstairs. Let's go have a look. We're standing on the second floor of the house, and the guys are installing the TGIs and the plywood just as if they were doing the first floor. There's really no difference, just repeating it on the second floor. Now, there is a difference though when you're working on the second floor of a house. I mean, your framers will ultimately be the one to arrange the logistics and stuff, but notice we have a lot less space to work with. When you're on the ground level, you have all the backyard to put all your materials, such as this pile. But when you're up here, you have to really be careful because you're gonna run out of space. So what typically the framers would do is they'll sheathe half of the house first, arrange for the second sling of materials, have it dropped, and then can continue working the plywood on this side. That way it gives them enough room to work with a minimum amount of materials, have a spot for the new delivery, and then give themselves room to work on the second part of the upper floor. There will be another level to this house, and where I'm standing is the master bedroom. Just look at this view. Can you imagine what it's gonna look like with from another 9 feet higher? We should check back then and have a look. I'm standing on top of the entire house right now. There's a couple of things I want to show you. First of all, look at this amazing view. Can you imagine when the house is finished? The second thing I want to show you is just look around. Most of the houses in the area, and in Vancouver in fact, most houses are designed with a pitch roof. Triangular shaped roof. It allows the water and the snow to run off both sides without any effort, okay? But when you do want to build a house with a flat roof and a nice rooftop area, what does it take to build that assembly? What does it take to make it work so that snow and water can be drained without causing any problems to the house? Let's have a look. Now, there are many different ways of building a flat roof. You have to consider, is it vented? Is it non-vented? How and where it's sloped? Are there floor drains installed? In the end, what you want to do is address the rain and the snow buildup which will take place. Now, let me share with you a way that I've been building it. But what I want you to do is remember this right now. Later on, when things get all put together, and it'll explain exactly how water drains from the very top level and makes its way to the ground.